Are you an introverted extrovert? It's time to embrace who you really are. And you must be curious, what does this really mean? How are introverts and extroverts different? Let's first understand. Introverts are characterized by needing time alone to recharge. Unlike extroverts, introverts enjoy solo activities, they prefer one-on-one conversations and easily become drained by overwhelming or ambiguous social situations. Are you this? For example, a person who enjoys reading and avoids large gatherings is likely more introvertish than extrovertish. Extroverts, on the other hand, glean their energy from social stimuli. They get energized by people. They love having multiple conversations about different topics, meeting new kinds of people, and can spend long periods of time around others without feeling drained, without feeling depleted. A person that loves to host parties and rarely enjoys doing things alone could be more extroverted than introverted. Simple, easy to understand. Now you can decipher which one are you. The important distinction between introvertish and extroverted people is that no one is 100% one type or the other. Introversion and extroversion exists on a sliding scale. Some may have more tendencies of one type than the other, meaning that their predominant trait is what manifests publicly. Simple, easy to understand. Further, some may fall right in the middle of the scale. Am I an introvert or an extrovert is a question that might be popping up in your head. A person that lands on the introversion-extroversion scale in the middle as an ambivert but expresses more dominantly extroverted traits is an introverted extrovert, and I am the same. While this person can express traits of extroversion, temporarily they can become energetically drained over time. I am this person again. When this happens, the introverted extrovert seeks alone time, downtime to recharge, to do the repair work, much like a standard introvert. In many cases, those who are more extroverted or those who show more introverted signs have remained true to those character traits since childhood. So this is very powerful for self-awareness. On the other hand, introverted extroverts shift their extrovertive tendencies according to their level of comfort in a particular situation, much like an omnivert. So now what is an introverted extrovert? Let's dig deeper to understand further. Introverted extroverts are ambiverts. They are better able to balance their character traits than those who lean more or more extreme on one side or the other. Therefore, instead of being a particular way most of the time, they make adjustments to fit specific situations. Let me cite an example for you to understand more clearly. For example, introverted extroverts may stay at social gatherings for a long period if they feel energized, if they feel comfortable. This is me again. Or they may decide to leave early if they haven't really connected one-on-one with someone or if they feel overwhelmed. Unlike some introverts, introverted extroverts are compelled to show up, but unlike extroverts, they may not spend time talking to everyone or staying longer. So ambiversion essentially means falling somewhere in the middle between introversion and extroversion. You may have some introverted traits and tendencies, but you may also have some extroverted tendencies like I do too. Perhaps you really enjoy having downtime and reading fiction novels, but you also crave connection with selected others and like being around some people. These are all traits of introverted extroverts, and there are also other key traits of most introverted extroverts that I'd like to highlight with you. And this is literally me reminding me of me. They are highly flexible and adaptable. They can work alone and on a team. They're able to regulate their behavior. They're good at speaking, they're good at listening. I've curated few examples of introverted extroverts for you to understand better, and ambiverts. So introvert traits: they dislike public presentation too much, they prefer deeper conversations to just small talk, like to express themselves more through writing, music or art. Takes time to carefully consider options, responses and ideas. Prefer a smaller group of friends even if making friends comes easily. Extroverted traits: quicker to respond to things and can be impulsive sometimes. Get energized and motivated from just being around people. Feels comfortable expressing their thoughts, their opinions and their feelings. Prefers to work in group settings rather than alone. Is less dismayed by negative situations and generally remains upbeat. What are ambivert traits? Isn't overly reserved or expressive. Can be quick and flexible when the situation demands. Can work alone just as well as they can work in groups. Appreciates social settings as much as having alone time. Ambiverts also spend time considering options but can decide fairly quickly on what they need to do. Next, I have for you 15 signs that you're an introverted extrovert, or maybe an ambivert, let's say. You may not consider yourself introverted or extroverted. If you're unsure where you fall on the introversion-extroversion scale, some clues that I have for you can help point you in the right direction. So here are the 15 clear signs that you may be an introverted extrovert. Number 1, your personal space is your priority. You feel vulnerable. It takes you moments to warm up to new environments. You love and crave spending time alone. Having too many social commitments exhausts and depletes you mentally. You like spending more time with your own thoughts. Your energy levels are largely determined by the tone of your environment. You prefer mentally preparing before any social commitment. And you believe that you host, then ghost, meaning you enjoy seeing people but may go under the radar after some time. You desire attention and recognition. However, you also don't want to be in the limelight. You enjoy talking with others, but again, you may avoid engaging in some conversations, in some calls and texts which deplete your energy. You're not as quiet as some may believe and can be the life of the party sometimes. Is this you? Or is this someone you love, or a friend or a partner? Why you should really embrace being an ambivert? Those who could toggle between introverted and extroverted tendencies, while exercising flexibility to the customer's needs, achieved greater sales success in a study. This was compared to those who were more extroverted, overconfident, and less able to throttle their character traits. Social flexibility and adaptability are the major reasons ambiverts do very well professionally. Science is saying it. Research has shown that you're better able to connect with a wider variety of people, that you're able to recalibrate the way that you communicate with others based on this social flexibility strength that you have. Are you feeling good about yourself? However, there are challenges of being an introverted extrovert, like there are challenges for being an extrovert. While being an introverted extrovert has its advantage, there are also challenges, particularly if you don't understand your own personality. You don't understand your own character strengths. To get the most from certain social and professional situations, cultivating strong self-awareness and discernment is key. So I have for you some tips for overcoming challenges as an ambivert. Set boundaries with others to protect your energy. Identify those scenarios that drain or energize you and make decisions accordingly, so be wise with that. Avoid forcing yourself to be extroverted while you're feeling introverted, and vice versa. There is no point pretending. Perhaps one of the biggest challenges that introverted extroverts face, I do too, is a lack of understanding they often get from others. Because ambiverts find themselves in the middle of the sliding scale, their personality traits can come off as a bit ambiguous to others. I experience this almost every day. How to then navigate the world as an introverted extrovert? Well, when exploring introversion and exploring extroversion, it's very important to remember that neither of these types or anything in between puts you into a personality box. Let me clarify that. Wherever your tendencies fall on the scale merely explains how you expend and absorb energy. It's all about the energy. However, having an understanding of the particular scenarios that both drain and recharge you is the key to living a successful life as an ambivert. So I have a few quick tips for you for embracing your introverted extrovertish personality. Be honest with yourself. Become okay with communicating your wants, your needs, your dreams, your desire. Practice patience and flexibility with yourself and others. Get clear on the sources and situations that restore and deplete your energy. Seek professional paths like jobs for introverts that complement your ambiversion. It is very, very important to know who we are, what are our personality traits, what are my characteristics and attributes if I want to grow as a human being. And this serves me personally and professionally. Whether you're a parent, whether you are a professor, whether you're a young adult or a partner, this knowledge is superpower. Knowing who you are and self-awareness really means that you are investing time in your own self-discovery. We at Happiness is Love are here for you and we truly care because we believe that together we are stronger. Together we can help build a better tomorrow. Stay tuned for more. Until then, keep smiling, keep shining, and keep discovering yourself.